Happy Friday, Kings fans. Jordan Kiss here. Kings getting ready to kick off the preseason tomorrow in Coquitlam, but right now I'm joined by returning forward Adam Mendelson. Now, Adam, I've been asking everybody this. How does it feel to be back in Powell River?
Oh, it's great, honestly. Like last year when I came here, I came halfway throughout the year, so I didn't really get to experience like summertime here in PR, and it's incredible. Honestly, there's nothing like this. I've never seen such beautiful weather and just like ocean views like this. Like it's way different than when I came like in November.
It's a big time difference from here this summer to the winter, but I guess it's a lot nicer here in the summer than it is back home in Quebec.
Oh yeah, big time. Back in Quebec, there's no ocean views, no big mountains like this. Yeah, so it's a big difference.
So you mentioned last year you came in the middle of the season, and a trade with the Spruce Kings, and I asked your good friend Alexi this as well of, what difference does it make, coming here at the start of the year and being there from day one, and you get to know the expectations and the standards right away rather than coming in here in the middle of the season and kind of just learning as you go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a huge difference, honestly, because you can kind of start from the basics. Like everyone, we're all in the same situation right now, and then we grow together. Whereas if you come halfway throughout the year, you kind of have to restart everything, and then people got to teach you certain things. Whereas here, we're all growing together at the same time.
Now you're a week into training camp, and it seems like everything's gone well out there. There's already like a sense of intensity there. So far from what I hear and what I've seen, is that the way you feel as well? Yeah.
Honestly, the way practice has been going right now, it's just perfect intensity, very like high pace of play, and like just everyone's giving their all, kind of working for a lineup spot as well. So yeah, everyone's giving it all, and great like kind of pace of play.
So we're a week into training camp, and for a lot of teams, the first week is just trying to figure out who's going to be on the team and stuff like that. And we're here, it's much different because the guys that are here right now, this is pretty much the team we're going to see this season. And as a player, how does it help knowing that this is the team you got, this is the roster you have, and it's not just like, let's see who's going to make the team. It's from right day one. It was practice. This is our mechanics. This is our strategies. This is what we're going to do in these situations.
Yeah, it's a lot better as a team because we can kind of get going earlier than most other teams who are still going through the tryout process. Whereas like day one, we were kind of going through like strategies, details, and we can kind of get like a head start. Whereas other teams may take week or two to kind of actually get into those details and strategies. So it really helps you kind of get into the rhythm and really get you settled in kind of right away. Yeah, exactly. And it helps us learn quicker, and just it's basically a team practice out there, and we're just going over what we would do in the regular season.
Now this week, the Kings had a special guest join them for practice, Keaton Mastrodonato. And for those who don't know, Keaton is here from Powell River, played a number of years in the BCHL with the Alberni Valley Bulldogs, went to have a great college career at Canisius. I think he was a Hobie Baker nominee. I think he was the captain of the team as well. And now he's getting set to kick off his first pro season this year in the American Hockey League with the Texas Stars. But Adam, for you, just to have a guy like that who's been there, had a lot of success and now starting pro, what was it like just not only just to witness him practice and see what he does, but just to have him around the locker room with the guys?
Oh, it's great. Obviously, like a guy like that has a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge, so you can go out there, watch him, whatever he does, and you can also as well like ask him questions, talk to him on the bench, and just learn a lot from a guy like that.
And did you get a chance to talk to him a little bit at all?
Yeah, of course. He told me a bunch of stuff, like just about playing and where to be sometimes on the ice, and it honestly did help a lot.
Well, that's great to hear. Now, this is a Kings team that's getting set for the first preseason game on Saturday. First off, how excited to finally, return to game action tomorrow.
Yeah, it's been great. Our last game was the last game in Surrey, so it's been a while. So, yeah, I'm kind of just excited to get back on and just go out there and play my game. Yeah.
Now, it is only the first preseason games, but I know you guys have goals that they want to achieve tomorrow. What's kind of going to be, the focus? Maybe not only for tomorrow, but just for the first two games here.
Honestly, just... Of course, you want to win every game, but you also want to play with the right details and just develop habits. Like I know it doesn't really technically count as a real game, these exhibitions, but as well, you want to develop good habits that you can lead on into the regular season.
Now this year for or go back to last year, when you came here to Powell River, you just excelled after maybe a not so great start with the Spruce Kings, but now this year, what is it going to take for you to continue that strong play and carry it over into this season?
Honestly, just continue to play my game, just go out there and like basically just have fun and just work hard. That's basically all I could do, pretty much.
Well, Adam, it is great to have you back here in the Kings, and again, all the best to you this season, and we're looking forward to watching you tomorrow when the Kings kick off the preseason.
Perfect, thank you.
Leaves it off, just held in. Bentham, nice move, shoots, scores! Oh, Caleb Bentham! What a goal! Backhand, forehand, scores! Slot scores! Adam Mendelson gives the Kings the lead! Shoot, scores! Will Jones, and we're back to a tie! He's in by himself, and Kucherov scores! Alexi Van Kucherov! He'll move over the line, drops it off to you. He'll shoot, scores! Pop the bottle, Anthony Yu! The Kings are back in front! Noah Air! Oh! Roll the highlight reel! Lucarelli, a nice move, backhand scores! Oh, are you kidding me, Anthony Lucarelli?
All right, now I'm joined by defenseman Owen Thomas, committed defenseman Owen Thomas. He is committed to Providence College. But Owen, a week here in Powell River now. How's everything gone for you?
It's gone great so far. I love it. The town's been super nice. Our billets are great, and the team looks pretty good. We're having a fun time at camp. Boys are doing some activities together. It's great.
So the team's really getting along and gelling together?
Yeah, it seems like it. A lot of the boys have been doing stuff together all the time, going out hiking, going swimming, fishing, and everything. Boys love it.
Well, that's good to hear. Are you a big fisherman at all? Or?
I fly fish a little bit. My billet dad's a big salmon fisherman, so get out on the boat a couple times. That'll be fun.
Yeah, well, you're in the right place to do some fishing now. Owen, you're originally from Chicago, but this isn't your first stint in Canada. You did play hockey at the Notre Dame Academy in Saskatchewan, and I can just want to know what went into the decision to go up there and small town Saskatchewan and play hockey for a number of years.
Yeah, it was a tough decision. Originally my sister went up there, and she went to play for one of the coaches we know, kind of knew through some other people in the hockey world, and she was going up there. And I was kind of holding off a little bit. Then one of the coaches, Jeremy Millimak, called me and kind of convinced me to go up there and made it seem like showed me that it was a great program, and I'm super fortunate that I got to do that, and I loved it. It's a great little hockey school. We just got to work out and play hockey every day.
Yeah, focus on hockey, but now you're back in Canada, so how does it feel to be back here playing hockey again at a different level?
Yeah, I love it. I love Canada. It's a great country. I'm here a lot. I go to Toronto to train a lot. I'm always up here. It's sick. It's nice to be back. I haven't been out west lately, or pretty much this is my first time this far in BC, and I'm pretty excited to see what it's like.
Now, you spent last year playing in the North American League with the Corpus Christi Ice Rays, and I kind of also want to get your thoughts. What is it like playing down there in Texas?
Yeah, I've been all over the map. It was pretty fun down there. Really hot all the time. It was nice. We got to go to the beach a little bit. The boys had a good time, but much different league, and I think it was a good stepping stone, good learning experience for me, and I'm super excited to get going here.
Now, what made you choose not only to come to the BCHL, but come here to Powell River?
Yeah, so I've heard a bunch of great things about the league. It seemed like a great spot, and I was talking to a few teams, and Providence, one of the coaches at Providence, kind of pointed me in the direction of Powell River, and I talked to Brock a little bit, and really liked him, and made it seem like the program was great, so I kind of decided to buy in. I love it, and I'm super excited to get the year going.
And so far, so good. Now you as a player, first off, you're a big guy, 6'4" defenseman, and if you look at the stats of your history, you're not a huge points guy. Average, a goal a season, a couple points. But you had 1 year, your U18 year in Notre Dame, where you just went off offensively. Was it 17 goals? I think 25 assists, and it. I don't know, that kind of begs the question, what kind of defenseman are you? Are you that offensive defenseman, or are you more of a defensive-minded guy? And maybe also kind of what happened that year where you just soared with the points and the goals?
Yeah, it was a good year for me. We had a really good team, a strong team. Everybody was super close. My D partner and I were really close, played together all year. and everything kind of just fell for me. Got a couple lucky bounces, but I had a pretty good year. I liked the league a lot that I was playing in, and it made it pretty easy when you're playing with a bunch of skilled guys who want to win everything. And I would say as a defenseman, I'm more of a two-way guy. Last year, I went to the Knoll to kind of figure out defense a little bit better, learn a little bit about both sides of the game a lot more. But this year, I'm looking to combine, make myself a good 200-foot defenseman, offense and defense. It seems really important to me, and I'm super excited to get in the league and start playing games.
Now, again, we talked about you came from the North American League, and that South Division is known for being a tough, gritty division in hockey. And I know a lot of fans in town, they love the big, tough guys. And, I could see them really liking you out there on the ice. Would you consider yourself kind of a big, gritty, tough defenseman out there as well?
Yeah, a little bit. Definitely you had to be. I was the youngest kid in the league down there in the South last year, so you had to be tough. People tried picking on you. There's a lot of big guys, but a lot of guys my size, they tried picking on you a little bit. You can't take that. It was a lot of fun, though. I really liked it, and it should correlate a little bit to how I play here.
And so, tomorrow you guys kick off the preseason. How excited are you to see some game action finally?
Yeah, I can't wait. It's been a long off season, but got a lot of work done, and I think the boys are ready to play.
And for you this year, you're still a young defenseman. You're about to turn 18 next week. So what are your goals for yourself this year?
I just really want to have a good year, combine what I've been working for the past 3 years, make sure everything falls for me, get everything going, and really looking to make a good step before I go to college and get a lot better and improve. And I want to win games. I want the boys to win games. I think we can do it, and I'm looking forward to it.
I like the sound of that. Well, Owen, thank you very much for joining me, and all the best of luck to you this season. The Kings will kick off the preseason tomorrow in Coquitlam. Puck drop at 7 o'clock. You can watch on Flow Hockey or listen to a free live audio broadcast on MixLR, PowellRiverKings.mixlr.com. Pre-game show starts at 6:45.